Good afternoon. It is currently 12:45 on the Wawa West Coast in Sugar's World. Today I'm doing a full face of SHEIN makeup. Now, my name may be Sugar, but that does not mean I'm gonna sugarcoat my opinion. I literally bought every single product from the website so you don't have to. So grab a snack, grab a coffee, and let's get unsugarcoated. Before we go in with any of these SHEIN makeup products, I'm gluing down the brows as always. Y'all know me. Ooh. So technically this isn't SHEIN makeup, it's just sold on SHEIN's website. It's actually called She Glam, so I love that. Very RuPaul, she-male, God bless. But honestly, I love the name, like She Glam. Two of my favorite words. I'm always calling everyone she, no matter what gender, and glam. Sugar gets glam, we love. I'm really having so much fun doing these unsugar-coated reviews for you. I feel like I'm finding really good makeup. If you're new here, in my last video, I did a full face at e.l.f. And honestly, I found some really good products. And I have high hopes for SHEIN. I feel like a lot of people rave about these products. People are like, oh girl, this replaced all of my staples. Like I got everything from She Glam. I'm all about looking hot on a budget because you know, being hot is a full-time job. So we can cut the cost in any area of our routine. That is everything to me. Okay, first up on the sugar chopping block is the She Glam Skinfluencer. Can I get it right? Full coverage foundation balm. Now, I got another shade. I just swatched her. She was a little bit too orangey for me. And I'm clearly not self-tan today. She's feeling lazy. Let me live. I can be pale for once. Just don't tell me I look like Spice. That's the thing. Like on TikTok, everyone's like, oh my God, you're trying to be Spice now. I'm like, no girl, my natural skin tone is pale. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'll, by the end of this video, I will be tan. I promise. It's crazy how the internet works. You can't win though, because if you self-tan, then people are like, oh my God, don't change your skin color. Like, why are you going against what you naturally look like? Just be your white Casper self. But then if I don't tan, then it's like, oh my God, I'm trying to be my twin. It's like, girl, bye. This was getting rave reviews on TikTok. I'm excited to see what she's giving. Now, you literally have to emulsify the product by warming it up with your finger. It's so fascinating. I've never seen a product like this. And then it says just to dip your brush in and go to town. So let's, whoa. This is full coverage. Oh, wow. Oh, the shade is good too. Well, it doesn't match my natural skin tone, but if I was self-tan, it would. And we're just gonna do some drag magic and blend it down the neck. Oh, wow, hold on. Oh my, this is like acrylic paint, but in a good, do y'all see this? Am I going crazy, or is this like really full coverage? Now, compared to the MAC full coverage, I'm almost liking this better off the bat because it's way creamier. And I feel like even though that is my holy grail foundation, it's a little bit harder to blend. It's a little bit more dry. Wow. Okay, let's blend her out. I don't want to put too much on, but it's looking very flawless. While we blend her out, I do want to say thank you guys so much for 11K subscribers on this channel. I know 11K might not be a lot to some people, but to me, every person that hits subscribe on this channel means so much. I'm all about building community and a safe space because for the longest time, well, honestly, up until a few months ago, I feel like I just didn't belong on the internet. I feel like I didn't have my tribe. Of course, I've had my loyal supporters that have been following me since day one, but I don't know. I felt like since Spice and I's career was so viral, if you will, we were always getting the naysayers and people that didn't necessarily vibrate on my frequency. So to have this channel and to go slow and steady is everything to me. I don't know, like I was getting emotional on my walk thinking about it this morning, but I just love connecting with you in the comments. I feel like the comment section on all of my videos is basically just like a big group chat, and y'all know me, I literally respond to everyone, and y'all are giving me recommendations for makeup and just life advice. And you know, I really appreciate what you were all saying on my last video and how I should continue to talk about my spirituality. And I agree, you know, sometimes I just get in my head and it's like, no, I need to stay true to myself, and the people that are like me, they will come over time. There's no rush. If there's one takeaway from this video, what's the rush? What are we rushing for? We are eternal beings. We are here forever. Well, our bodies might not physically be here because, you know, that is the one thing we can't prevent in life. Death, we can't prevent that because it is inevitable at some point, unless, you know, you're living to 200, 300. I mean, who knows? With technology, we'll see what happens in a few years. We're just going to be all AI people and just like in the hospital. But that really calms me knowing that our souls are eternal and we are just living a physical human experience. So it is nice to connect. But I do feel like you engaging with these videos that I'm making, it is putting positive energy into me making these. Like, I feel your energy. Does that make sense? And it's really motivating because I'm like, oh no, I gotta do this for my Sugar's World peeps. I gotta do this for you. So thank you for being here on this journey. I always have to give the Miss America speech, but you know, maybe it's not a Miss America speech. Maybe it's just sugar. So thank you for being a part of my safe space. I hope every time you see one of my videos, it's an invitation to just relax, stop what you're doing, grab a snack and ooh, the Boston Long Island accent was jumping out. A snack, grab a snack and a coffee, there we go, and just relax and be you, okay? This is a safe space to be you. Next up is the Like Magic 12-Hour Concealer. I got 2 shades. I'm gonna go with the lighter one. What's her name? Ooh, Buttercream. See, I like when concealers have fun names like that instead of just random numbers because it's way more iconic to be like, can I get the Buttercream concealer? I'm used to doing my makeup with Spice, so we were always like yelling makeup at each other. It was always, oh, I need the C7 from the MAC Powder Foundation. So I feel like if we were getting ready, I'd be like, I need the butter. Y'all don't care, let's put this on. You know me, I get carried away on my little tangents. Oh, okay, let's do a little dab. Oh, it is very yellowy. That's when you know Shady Sugar's coming out, when I do the Well, you know what? We do have both, so let's do the best of both worlds. Let's put the other shade on. What shade is she? Oh, she's Chantilly. Girl. Yeah, we'll mix them. Okay, this is a little bit more pink. There we go. Look at that. Okay, right off the bat, I don't think this is going to be a Shape Tape dupe or anything. So I might have to go in with a few layers. Okay. No, it blended out great. I'm not mad. And the shade looks good. Okay, we love mixing. See, that's the good thing about life. If you're an indecisive hoe like me, just pick both. Or blend them together in this case. Oh yeah, this looks beautiful. Let me know in the comments though, do you guys actually use Shein or Temu? What is that called? Because I feel like I need to get into it more. I literally downloaded the app to buy all of this makeup and I was having a field day. I was a little up in the clouds and like, ooh, let me get this concealer, let me get this blush. I love online shopping, God. I am just gonna go in with the Buttercream shade and add a little bit more to the tear duct because I need the coverage, baby. See, I'm not mad if I have to go in with a second layer. It's just me being spoiled with the Tarte Shape Tape, you know? But I will say the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer is honestly such a good dupe. So that makes me happy, you know? Why spend $32 on a concealer when you can spend $7? Brow time, baby. We are going in with the Boss Brow Waterproof Pomade in Soft Brown. It also came with this little spoolie and brush, so might as well just use it, right? After using the e.l.f. pomade, I have high standards because that was so creamy and moist, and that's what you need in a pomade. I hate when it gets dry, and I mean, it is inevitable with any type of pomade like this. It will dry out eventually. I guess we're just using this little brush it came with. I feel like it can't be that bad. I'm just so gagged that Shein actually sells makeup. Well, I guess they sell so much on there, right? It does remind me of Forever 21 having makeup back in the day, or do they still have makeup? I haven't been to a Forever 21 in years, but that was my jam in high school, was so Long Island. I literally got all my clothes from the 21 men's section, and I just have vivid memories of being on the line and looking at the makeup. I had to look into that. Imagine a full face of Forever 21 makeup. Oh my God, bless my soul. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling with these brows. It's just dry and kind of clumping a little bit. I feel like if I was a real girl or if I was doing a natural boy brow, this would be fine. But to really construct a new brow is kind of difficult. Oh, I should let you know, my reference for my look today is actually my iconic Belle high fashion moment, my Disney princess look from Drag Race. This is my photo reference. I'm gonna try to recreate this mug today. It's adding a little bit of a challenge because normally with new products, I would just do something simple. But let's see if, you know, She Glam can give glam sugar. Now, I have a feeling the concealer isn't gonna be full enough coverage to actually cover up my brow, but let's just give it a whirl. I'm not gonna be using any other, oh, okay. Oh no, this is full coverage enough, okay. I was thinking I was gonna have to go in with another product. You know what? The yellowiness actually works for underneath the brow because sometimes if you're doing a brow cover and if the concealer is too neutral, it can make the underbrow layer look very gray toned, and that's not really good because it will look like shadows on your brow bone, not cute. I'm actually gonna dot some of the concealer in front of the brow. I actually have more of a blonde brow when I walked the runway, and that's because earlier in the day I did my bimbofied look and I had blonde hair, so I didn't want my brows to be too dark. But honestly, I ended up loving the lighter brow with the dark hair. I feel like it just looks so feminine and ethereal and soft. Yeah, so this is looking crazy, but trust, yeah, so we're just gonna blend that in to lighten her up. And we're done. There you go. That's my biggest pet peeve, when drag queens or makeup artists are clearly in the middle of their look and they're like, and we're done. It's like, no, girl, get a new joke, please. I've been doing my brows for the past 10 minutes. I'm like, girl, just give it up. It's like when you're doing math problems in high school and your teacher goes, if it takes you more than 30 minutes to answer one question, you gotta move on to the next. So that's me right now. I have the Baked Glow setting powder right here. So let's set this face. Do a little tap, tap, tap. Hands up, baby, hands up. Ooh. I'm actually just gonna use my own sponge because the sponge it came with is a little firm. Now we're gonna do my technique of rolling the powder out onto your hand before you actually go in and set, oh, hold on. Look at those creases. Okay, good thing I saw that, yeah. Ooh, bam, lovely. Do you feel like once you finally set your face, you can move on with your life? I always just get nervous when everything's liquidy on the face. It's like, don't move, don't breathe, because I don't know, I just always have a vision of something's gonna come and like stick to my face and I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I can't get it off. There's something so satisfying of setting the eyebrow in place. I don't know, it just does something for me, you know? It's kind of reminding me of the one I normally use, which is the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Now to add some color back to the perimeters of my face, because when you set all with white, it can get a little colorless. So we're going in with the Skin Focus High Coverage Powder Foundation. Let's hope this shade works. Ooh, you know what I have to say? The packaging is very luxe. It's kind of giving me like KKW Beauty in a weird way. All right, I'm excited. If the shade match is really bad, don't yell at me. Blame my fingers for ordering the wrong one on the website. It came with a puff, but I'm not using that. This looks beautiful. Cover up that beard area. I'm getting laser tomorrow. It's one of my last times ever going. I've only ever gotten laser on my face, well, my beard area, and it's been life-changing. It's been about, well, no, I actually started going before Drag Race. It was a few months before, and it definitely helped my skin because, you know, when you're constantly shaving every day, like down to your pores, it can feel really harsh and aggressive, and then you start to get texture. So it has really changed my skin, and I don't really have to shave as much now. It definitely comes back a little bit. But that's why I am pale, because you can't have any suntan on. So I've had to embrace my paleness for the past few days, but you already know this weekend I'm putting on that self tanner. Well, honestly, I'm just excited for summer in LA and my new place. I'm gonna be up on the rooftop. I'm gonna be tanning. Well, definitely not my face, always SPF on the face and neck. But there's something about having a tan back. And for my girlies that spray tan, you know, the spray tan never comes out good on the back. And I remember it was like years ago, I was in the Pines, Fire Island. If you haven't heard of it, look it up. Oh my God, how bitchy. I'm like, look it up on Google. Well, no, the Pines is basically a gay mecca. It's a little island. And I actually grew up going to Fire Islands, but it wasn't until I was 18 I finally went to the Pines town. So that's like the all gay town. And I remember someone was like, girl, your spray tan is bad. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, it is bad. So I had to get a new one, but yeah. There's nothing better than a natural tan, especially on your body, especially on your back. A tan foot, You know what, while we're here, I'm actually gonna contour my nose with this shade. I feel like this is gonna be perfect. Y'all know me, I don't do too much of a harsh nose contour anymore. I'm all about embracing your actual nose. Coming from the drag world, we're taught to just contour the hell out of our nose for absolutely no reason. It honestly just brings more attention to whatever shape you're creating. It always fascinates me what other drag queens' perspective is when it comes to makeup, because some people, you know, they want to turn themselves into a decorative couch. Some people want to be an insect. Some people want to give femme illusion. There's so many different reasons why someone would do drag makeup, so it always fascinates me. For me, I just love transformation. I love being able to shapeshift into literally a completely different person. I want to look as feminine and as different as possible. That's always the goal for me. It honestly is such a superpower to go from boy to girl or vice versa, or honestly just turn yourself into anything you want, because you know the world is your oyster. You are the creator of your own life. So baby, do what you want to do. It is fun when I'm around people that have never seen me in drag or have seen Sugar, and then when they finally do, they're like, ooh, just unlocked a new character in the video game. So we love transformation here. I'm sure you were just like me growing up. I loved any makeover scene in an early 2000s movie. Princess Diaries. What were the... I can't even think of any. Well, I feel like in every classic teen movie, there's always going to be a makeover scene. You know, the slow motion shot. Oh, like in Jawbreaker, wind blowing, Mean Girls. I love it. It's just so gay and just... It's inspiring. Inspiring to see someone go from blah to bam. Ooh, I just came up with that. Look at Sugar being witty and pretty. Shoot me. For bronzer, we have the Barbados Babe Beach Please bronzer. That's a tongue twister. So let's go in on the forehead. Ooh, I like this shade. Yes. You know what? This is reminding me of the Hoola bronzer. Oh my God, I ran out of her. I can't call makeup it anymore. It's always her. I ran out of Miss Hoola, so this is going to be a good replacement. Chisel the cheek just a little bit. Oh, I love this Anastasia brush. It's the A18. I feel like it just makes contouring your cheeks especially so much easier because it's pointed, so it really focuses the product wherever you place it, compared to a round fluffy brush. It would give you more of a diffused look, but this is good to cut up those cheeks. Oh wow, you really see the difference. That looks great. And of course, we can't forget the jawline. Give yourself that lipo, baby. All right, we're going in with the eyeliner gel. This is the white shade. Imagine it's like clearly white. I'm like, this is the purple. It's like, girl, get your eyes checked. This makeup look was drag, baby. Okay, so we are going there. All right, this is very creamy. It's looking promising. So we're just gonna start by cutting my crease. Oh my, I can already tell I'm obsessed. It's so creamy. Oh, hold on. This is everything. This is the first white product that I feel like it's actually not going to flake off my face as I apply it. Because, you know, it's hard to make certain creams actually creamy. So this is iconic off the bat. I'm so excited to be recreating this Belle look today. Y'all know it's like literally my fave look I've ever done. Belle just means so much to me. She was the true example of divine feminine when I was just a young little lad that wasn't allowed to express themselves freely and be feminine. You know, I wasn't allowed. And now I am allowed. And that's the amazing thing about life. When you actually sit down and think about the negative thoughts that are constantly on rotation, you're like, wait, where did this come from? Like, who actually said I wasn't allowed to wear makeup? Who said I wasn't allowed to wear my hair this way or present this way? Chances are probably no one. You know, society probably made you feel like you weren't allowed to experience those things just by, you know, mob mentality and everyone walking around like sheep, you know, and just following the same thing and, you know, social dynamics and all that BS. There's so much deep-rooted stuff there, but thank God we have things like Disney princesses and beautiful women that are empowered and they inspire those that aren't. So very thankful for that. And Belle, I mean, literally my room. Oh my God, wait. There she is. Hi, Belle. Hi, girlie. It's funny because I remember when that aired, Spice and I were literally getting backlash because people were like, how does a Disney princess show who you are? Because the theme was, who are you? Or something like that. And I'm like, no, y'all don't understand. Like, the whole point of this theme is to get to know us now. You're getting to know us. Like, Belle is my everything. I am the beauty of drag. Hello. Like, Like, what's not clicking, babe? The beauty is here. Next up, we have the Eternal Beauty Liquid Eyeliner. I love the light pink packaging. I'm just going to start by lining this crease, and this will act as a good base for the shadow we're gonna apply after. Oh, this is very sharp. Oh, this looks amazing. Hold on. Okay, this might be my new favorite eyeliner. See, I can tell right off the bat. I feel like you know if an eyeliner is good within seconds. Okay, y'all are seeing this too. This is flawless. Okay. This look is all about trusting the process because you're gonna look crazy until about the very end. I will say it's making this so easy to really get up in there because honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a blade this sharp and precise. Oh my, I'm like, it's giving me everything. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's do the pointed out liner. This look was actually so liner heavy, and it's funny because looking at it, it doesn't look like that. But I guess that's because once we add all the smoke and the shadows, it all just kind of gives an illusion of a bigger eye, which is the goal, right? I remember this was the first runway for Drag Race, so I was rushing so much. I was so stressed. But something that I kept telling myself was, everything is always working out for me. It's always working out for me. It's only getting better. It's only getting better. It's so easy. It's so fun. That's how that was birthed. I would literally go back to my hotel room and we had YouTube. So all I would put on is Abraham Hicks and all of her motivational videos. I recommend that to anyone that's just dipping their toe into spirituality. Abraham's message is amazing. Just type her in, Abraham Hicks YouTube. And you know, she has like daily mantras and just affirmation. Well, not really affirmations. She doesn't really believe in that. It's more of just a mindset that she'll get you into, and you know, she channels. It's so amazing. I was literally just a little Abraham Hicks in Drag Race in disguise. I was like, it's always working out for me because you know, there's a million people coming at you at once, and you got to do this, and you got to go over here, and you know, we didn't even have like our stuff settled yet, and I was so stressed, but secretly I wasn't, because I knew. I was like, okay, let me center myself. This is like going to be a big moment, because when you're there, you feel like there's a target on your back. You feel like everyone's against you. So I don't really want to get too much into that. We're just using that look as reference because it's in the past for a reason, you know, like those, if I really look back, those were definitely hard times. It feels like you're in middle school and you're in trouble, and the teachers don't like you. It was very that. And it's like, what did I do wrong? I just got here. I'm existing. And it's like, oh, I know exactly why they don't like me. But it only makes us stronger, right? That's so corny, but it's true. I'm just going to get up close for a sec so y'all can really see how sickening this, oh, as I poke myself out, how sickening this eyeliner is. Already just one swipe. Okay. Bam. I'm in love. This is going to be my new go-to liner. Like, I'm so serious. I remember when I first started doing makeup, doing the eyeliner on my lid was such a struggle. And especially for me and Spice, that was our signature. We always did the full liner lid. And I remember that was like such a big day when we were like, oh my God, are we going against it? We're not doing it, because we were all about having a signature mug at the time. And we definitely did. But I learned through that process that you don't really get better at makeup until you start experimenting, because like Abraham always says, you don't know what you want until you experience what you don't want. So you need the contrast. Okay, this is where I'm getting scared. I got the Pop Feel Eyes palette. There really weren't much eyeshadow options, so hopefully I can find some neutral, no, I can definitely find some neutral tones, and let's just go to town. We're gonna take this darker brown shade and start blending out that liner. That was definitely key for my look, because right now it's giving more of a mod vibe. Okay, where is the shadow? Okay, woo! I got nervous there, okay. Okay, it's definitely not the most pigmented shadows, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, it's not the best. Yeah, I was assuming the shadows weren't gonna be the big slay here. I feel like when it comes to discounted products or things that are more on a budget, it's kind of hard to get shadows right. Like it's kind of rare that you'll stumble across an amazing, really cheap eyeshadow. And I think that's just because they're harder to really slay down formula-wise. The issue I'm running into with this palette is there's no bright white, which I need to set my brows. So I do have to cheat. I'm going to go in with my Norvina Space Palette, my tried and true. Y'all know me, I'm obsessed. And we are gonna set underneath that brow to lift. Yeah, this is what I need. Okay. And then I can blend. Okay, guys, I'm cheating, but you know, this is the reality of it. Sometimes the products don't work out and you gotta go in with your holy grails because you're not catching Miss Sugar looking a mess, okay? So this look is all about layering up your shadows. I started with a lighter brown and now I'm going in with a darker. And this is really to blend these edges of this liner because if you don't, it's gonna give you more of a mod look, which is fine, but we're going for a sexy, sultry princess, baby. Guys, this is bad. I have to go into the Too Faced Better Than Sex palette for a darker brown. There's just no color payoff with those shadows. And it's such a bummer because everything else was really giving so far. Maybe I need to find another palette from them, but honestly, it was overwhelming. I feel like there were no eyeshadow options, but also so many options at the same time that it was overwhelming for me. So maybe my picker was bad. Maybe I just need to find another eyeshadow palette that works. Or let me know if you've tried any from SHEIN, if I should invest in any. I trust y'all. Now, I don't know what just happened, but my eyes started tearing up. I don't know what it was from because normally this never happens to me. So that might be an issue we're gonna have to deal with. We're gonna go back into the white cream eyeliner and we're actually gonna use a what it's for liner here. Well, first, let's dust off this big, I'm nervous to see the damage. Okay, nothing I can't fix. Yeah, you see how that completely smeared. So it might be the liner, it might be the combo with the cream as well, but nothing we can't fix. You know, makeup is all about troubleshooting. I always say you're not a good makeup artist unless you can fix issues because something is always gonna go awry. Well, no, something's only gonna go bad unless you tell yourself it's gonna go bad. It's all about your subconscious thoughts. I can't even help myself. I love how I was like, well, maybe I won't even talk about spirituality in my videos, and here I am talking about the power of your subconscious mind, the power of now. Oh my god, I need to recommend all of my life-changing books that have really helped me along my spiritual journey. So let me know if you want that. Maybe we could do that in the next video. Oh, back to the liner. It's so bizarre that on my own channel, my own space, I feel like, oh, you don't want to hear me talk, or oh, I should shut up. And, you know, that's just an old story that I used to tell myself about being the youngest sibling and my older sister always shooing me and Spice out of the way. You know, we were never cool enough for her friends. And, you know, I've done a lot of reflecting on that situation. And, you know, I've given my sister grace. I'm not upset at her kind of casting us to the side because I understand it. I mean, she was 2 years older than us, and I'm sure that was hard for her. Being twins, you're kind of like the little celebrities, even though obviously we weren't. But, you know, my mom went to a grocery store and the two cute little twin boys, everyone's going to be going goo goo gaga over us. And I'm sure on a subconscious level, speaking of subconscious, at a young age, you know, we did nothing to her personally, but she probably felt left out, like she wasn't getting that attention. And it's not that my parents weren't giving it to her, it's just maybe the outside world. So I think that manifested in her probably casting us to the side, and unfortunately that did not help my self-esteem because growing up through middle school and high school I really looked up to her and I really valued her opinion about me, and to feel like I was not the cool one or I couldn't hang out with her friends, or you know, she would drive us to school and she would be like, why are you wearing that? Because, you know, me and Spice, I mean, this was us literally at our junior prom in high school. We were tanned Long Island boys and we looked like Easter eggs, but hey, we were secret Sugar and Spice were in there. So I'm sure she felt my sugar energy and it probably made her uncomfortable. I mean, I was obsessed with dolls. I was literally so in my feminine, and she was more of a tomboy. So that probably made her uncomfortable. Like, her two younger brothers are better at being a girl in a sense. But that was so long ago, and me and my sister, we have been through a lot. And there were definitely dark days, especially when I was on Long Island after college and she was coming home from school. And you probably don't even know I have a sister. I never talk about her. Yeah. So that's when you know I've done so much healing, when I'm able to just talk about this. And, you know, that's not even an inch of our relationship and dynamic, but it really has made me into the person I am today, because that was one of the big feminine energies surrounding me growing up, along with my mom. And, you know, I could be here for days talking about this, and, you know, it's all that inner trauma work that we have to heal. So hopefully you're able to do that. And another takeaway from this video is I hope you leave giving the people in your family grace, because we're all just people, and it's important to remember, if I was in their shoes, I would act the same way. So, oh my god, the eyeliner. Miss Sugar loves to talk. Okay, let's apply this bad boy. All right, let's actually get it up on that waterline. See, I love doing this, and I'm so happy I did this for the look because it really gives a doll-like illusion and just makes your eyes so much bigger. I mean, who wants smaller eyes? I don't think that's anyone's goal, you know? Now, my favorite part for a look like this is going in with the undershadow on your lower lash line. It really ties everything together and gives you that sultry princess look. Because imagine if I just left it white, it would just be so stark and open. So it's a mix of adding the bright whites and then going in with the deeper shadows to really carve out a new eye shape for yourself and ultimately just give you a gorgeous doll-like illusion. I'm breaking all the rules and going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Palette. Y'all, I could not make those shadows work, and I still want this to be a pretty look for you. So, you know, just the reality of it. The eyeshadows from SHEIN bombed, but what's not gonna bomb is Miss Sugar, okay? And you know, it's Sugar's world. I can create the rules. So going forward on any un-sugar-coated review, if a product flops, that means I can go in, or maybe I only get like one product I can go in with a holy grail and fix. So I guess I used it up on this. So if anything else flops, then I just have to make that product work. Okay. This look is bringing me back. I haven't done a mug like this in a minute. This is all about building up that shadow. See, it looks crazy, but once we add in the black doll eyelashes, it's all gonna make sense. I am so happy with the Beauty Liquid Eyeliner though. This is the saving grace. Let's do these doll lashes, Spice and Eyes signature. I remember when we first started, this was so hard for us to do, and then eventually I was like, oh girl, I can do this in my sleep. I'll wing her out and extend that eye. First, I like to just line the actual line. Does that make sense? I don't know. And then you just draw the individuals. One. Oh no, I feel like my eye tearing up again. If it does that, I give up. Okay, maybe actually let me go in with a different eyeliner. Okay, this is not gonna work on the bottom. I feel my eyes tearing up. No, maybe my eyes are just sensitive. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eyeliner actually. Well, so much for that. False alarm, I was able to save it with the eyeliner. It was working good on this side. I don't know, maybe it's not the eyeliner, just my eye being watery today. Anyways, let's do some mascara. This is the all-in-one volume and length mascara, so I love, okay. All right, so we have two sides. Okay, a more chunky unky and a more slender and ready to bender. My nightmare is having straight eyelashes that are down with a lash. It's like, oh my God. I mean, if you're on stage, it wouldn't even matter. I notice a lot of drag queens, sometimes they won't even put on mascara. They'll just put on the lash. And it makes sense because from far away, like it doesn't matter. But baby girl, we want to be flawless in HD. We want to be gorgeous up close. So it's in the details. That's what I always say when people are starting out makeup. I'm like, take your time. So many drag queens especially brag about how fast it is to do their mug. It's like, we can tell, girl. We know it only took 20 minutes. Like, why are you bragging about this? Just say you don't like drag and go, you know? For me, I could take all day, and I have, and I will. Just because I love the process. I love this. This is my zen. This is my therapy, okay? Well, I guess y'all are my therapist now. Let's try out the curved side for the top. Oh, this is doing a good job. Okay, yeah, this is standard mascara. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's getting the job done. Now I'm gonna use the other side to do the bottom lashes. So let's get all those little white crusties out of the way. I remember I didn't do this in the beginning of drag, and it always looked kind of crazy in a flash photo because the white lashes would get picked up. So what I'm doing here is I'm not applying the mascara to the white liner, just the ends of my lashes, to really give that doll-like illusion. In Sugar's world, we coat the ends of our lashes, not the top. Ooh, that laugh was cringy. I sounded like Brittany Cartwright from Vanderpump Rules. Ooh. Now it sounds like Spice and Snatch Game. My favorite step, blush. We're going in with the You're Peachy Love Dive Tender Heart. I'm a little nervous because this is giving me more hot pink, but we'll blend her away, right? So we'll start small. Oh wow, that is really pretty. Oh good, okay. That's the thing with blushes. If it's not pigmented enough, then you just gotta add layers on layers. And if it's too pigmented, then you just gotta blend away, so. This is gorge. Okay, it's a little dark, I will say. So let's just really blend her out. So the look I did on the show was not too, I wasn't in my blush era then. Wow, my makeup has changed a lot. I mean, I think just my application and the way I do it. I think my skin is definitely way better now because it was probably way more drag queeny then, way more Cakeville. I go for more celeb makeup, red carpet ready, compared to drag on stage makeup, you know? Okay, for lips, I ended up getting so many products. I got these Pout Clout lip pump. No, they're not the Pout Clout. What are they? The Pout Perfect something. The shades, it was looking too sheer for what I want to go for. Not that they're bad products, it's just she's not on the menu today. I did get this soft 90s glam lip kit, and it's just too dark for my liking. We'll give her to Spice. I'm so happy I got options because when you order things online, especially makeup, you never know what it's going to be giving in person. So we're going to be using the lip contour kit in shade 08 today. It's giving Kylie Cosmetics, so let's go in with the lip liner. I literally hate watching the videos back when I don't have my lips on yet because it really is such a transformative part of my makeup routine. This shade looks gorge. This is great. I've been needing a mauve pink liner because sometimes when the lip liner is too long, it's giving you just 8 Cheetos on your lunch break, which is never a cute look. Yay, the lips are giving. Oh my god, I was kind of losing hope after the shadows were flopping, but yes to this. Liner applied flawlessly. Now let's go in with the liquid lipstick. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a Kylie Cosmetics dupe. Well, I can't even say that because I've never even tried Kylie's lip kits, which I definitely am going to be doing in a future vid. So I'm going to go in with my Krylon Latin shade, and this is just going to make it a little bit lighter. Don't yell at me. Y'all saw what it looked like. It was cute. It's not that the product's bad. It's just I need something a little bit lighter. But what would be worse? Imagine if I was just doing this off camera and lying to y'all. No, see? Honesty is key. Now we're gonna add a little bit of shine, a little bit of gloss because the ultra matte look is not really my vibe personally. We're gonna go in with the Mirror Kiss High Shine Lipstick. Yes, did I get that right? See, it's like a challenge for me. I'm like, can I memorize it? Well, no, okay, I'm just going in with the shade. Own Your Shine. Love that name. Own Your Sparkle, baby. Oh, it's kind of glittery. Look how pretty. Can y'all see? Okay, look how gorgeous that is. It's so pretty. I'm being such a horrible reviewer today. I'm just kind of throwing this on. I need to meet Spice soon for a little video thing she's shooting. I'm going to help her, which is top secret. So I kind of need to pick up the pace. Okay, yes, let's add that gloss, baby. Well, I guess this is a lipstick technically. Wow. Oh my God. See, it needed that. Oh my goodness. It's coming to, ooh, okay. I need to fill in these brows a bit more. We're gonna go in with the Brows on Demand 2-in-1 pencil. So on one side, you have the pen, which I'm gonna do my classic hairs with. And the other side, you just have a normal brow thing. This is for like normal humans. I feel like if I was a guy, I could do that if I had my natural brow hairs out. My natural brows are literally cemented to my face right now, so we can really only use the pen. Now we're gonna go in very gently with this. Let's see what she's giving. Now on the show, I didn't add individual hairs to my brows because I just did not have time. And I was way slower back then because Miss Mama was inexperienced. I mean, I had everything going for me. It's just I needed more time to bake. You know, ooh, look how gorge. Yeah, we're gonna go nice and soft with these. And you know, just a few. Oh my God, she's coming together. Really pays off to blend out your brows and fade them in with the concealer in the beginning, because once you get up to the step of adding on the hairs, there's already that ombre underneath. So it just looks so real and natural. I just got so nervous. I was like, oh my god, where'd the highlighter go? That would be devastating if I didn't have one. But we got the Glow Bloom in the shade Vanilla Frost. So let's get into what she's giving. I love saying that. Okay, well, let's do a little swatch on the hand for... Oh, wow, look at that. Well, yeah, I think that would be good on my cheek. But let's just go right in with the highlighter. Should I take the risk? Well, actually, no. I need to kind of reset and highlight the center of my face. I feel like the concealer hasn't really held up. It's only been like an hour and a half since I probably applied it because I've been talking and filming and all that. But I'm happy to show you how to troubleshoot this because this is the reality of makeup. It's not going to be perfect every time you apply, especially when you're trying out new products. So let's go in with the one size, turn up the base, and we are going to just get some extra coverage in there. Yes, okay, needed that. Give me more of a flawless kind of beat. Do y'all see the difference in what that made? There we go. Just a little bit more airbrushed of a vibe. And you know what? I feel like this isn't cheating because if I did have a lighter shade of the powder foundation, I would have been able to do it with the Shein. Also, what's so devastating is Shein actually has really good spiky eyelashes. I'm going to insert the footage here. Spice actually has them, and she was going to Uber them to me, but I'm like, girl, it's not worth it. I'm just going to go in with my normal Tati lashes today. But just so you know, Shein does have amazing lashes. Okay, now we can do the liquid highlighter. I'm just going to dot her on and see what happens. I'll do a little bit. If this completely messes up the look, no, it won't. I can tell because the shade is pretty light. The only way it would mess up the look is if it was too dark. Okay. Okay. Oh, this looks life-changing. Wow. Now, if she can blend out, then we'll be good to go. Okay, maybe I applied too much. Well, let's see. I guess this is why people watch these videos. It's like you're waiting for the product to bomb, and then I have to like cry and be like, oh no, all my hard work is ruined. Okay. That's why my last un-sugarcoated, I did the most simple look. I threw on the most basic wig. Normally, I would never present like that. Just like a simple little, okay, I gotta blend out quick. Let's blend out quick, sugar. Stop talking. Me talking in the third person, it's like, girl, who are you? I'm Sugar. That's why I say my name. Well, actually, no. Sugar's my doll. That's the thing. This is my life-size doll. Okay. No, this is gorge. It's just like, we gotta blend out, you know? All right, the jacket's on. I'm not wearing the yellow Versace dress because, girl, that's in storage. So I thought this fun little yellow jacket would be more of a modern version. Let's put on the back wig. But the vision for this look, I mean, this is really just to test out the makeup, but I like to put together a fun little look at the end of these videos because it's just, you know, me being my creative vortex. And I feel like years ago, this would have been so much work, but it's not work for me. I love this. So might as well just kind of do a little modern, wearable fashion doll version of Belle. So we had the princess version, and now we have her fashionista version, if you will. I literally just styled the wig behind me for funsies. Normally that would be like a whole day in advance. Like I had to style the wig for the dress. It's like, no girl, it's effortless for me now. When you're in your creative vortex, everything is a breeze, okay? I feel like wearing the wig underneath the wig is such a Sugar staple at this point. Okay, and y'all know me getting this hairline, right? I could be here all day. I'm all about the big forehead. Ooh, okay. The bump is like completely crooked. We're gonna have to maneuver her. Bringing this forward. Ah! Oh my God, it's giving Belle. Okay, hold on. Let's really finesse this little bump I got going on. Okay, she's coming together. Let's put on the earrings, the final touch, baby. It's so nice just sitting here and not having to go run around at Trader Joe's or go to Target and get viral content because I don't have to glue on the earrings, which is nice. But one of these days I actually have to get my ears pierced. Ooh, this glove. Also, I love just doing videos for this channel because I don't have to put on nail. Well, I would, but gloves, baby. Wow, I love this little impromptu Belle look. Y'all know me. I am Belle at heart. I am the Belle of drag. And you know, I will gladly take that title because I feel like no one else will take it. But, I mean, who wouldn't want to be a princess? Let me know your favorite princesses down below. I literally just like love talking to you guys in the comments. Like, you guys are literally like my only friends, and I'm not even saying that to be like relatable or whatever, but no, I feel like you get me and I get you, you know? So it's amazing. I could literally be here all day fixing my hair. It's just so girly and cute. Wow, oh my gosh, I haven't beat my mug like this in a minute. I feel so beautiful. And the thing is, on Drag Race, when I actually filmed that look, I literally felt so beautiful. And that was like a big feat for me because at the time, I really wasn't giving like that. I mean, I was and I knew my potential. It's just, I hadn't worn designer clothes like that. I was saving all my money for that moment. And the funny thing is, Spice and I's Disney princess dresses were made by a sickening designer. So many queens use him and love him, and he's very adored. And he actually helped us on set of the promo. He was there, which was great. And I didn't think I was gonna get the dress in time. I had to be a girl boss and text the designer and be like, hey, like, I need this dress. Like, what can I do to get this from you? And then he got it. And it was literally like the night before we were about to leave. And thank God, because that was definitely my shining moment on the show. Even though in person, it's so funny. It wasn't a shining moment. I remember feeling like, oh my God, like, do I look horrible? Because me and Spice were over there and we were kind of hyping all the other girls up and we were so excited. We were actually rushing to set. We were the last ones to get ready. So we're running over, and I remember I had like seconds to actually look at myself in a full body mirror before going out. And I remember being like, okay, girls, can you move a little bit? Like, there was a little inch of the mirror for me to look. And then it was lights, camera, action, and I just had a strut. And that I did. Because of this day, I always say the biggest compliment is to not be complimented. I didn't get one compliment on set in that look. The judges obviously didn't critique me. So I was like, ooh, like, am I like boo-boo the damn fool? Am I like booger boots? And it wasn't until Untucked Poppy was like, girl, you look amazing. All these other girls here are just jealous of you, and they won't say, but I will. And of course they didn't air it, but that was such a pivotal moment. That was so nice for her to say. And I mean, who knows what the other girls were feeling, but I definitely did feel a shift when I was in that dress compared to the entrance look, which was giving very much mall bra style drag. I think I kind of gagged the girls. That's why it's important to not seek outside validation from people, because I was sitting over there, you know, like everyone was hyping all the girls up and no one even said anything to me, which is fine. I don't do it to get compliments from others, but it was very interesting when I went home and shot the look for the show and I did the whole music video moment, and that was such a dream come true because, you know, I really got to lip sync and give. And even though I only had like one take, like we were rushing because we also shot the robo looks that day as well, so it was very rush. I remember looking in the mirror the day I was shooting the photo shoot in the bell dress, Versace baby, and I was like, wow, I'm everything. I felt so confident. I felt so beautiful for the first time in drag. I really did. But I didn't feel that way on set. And then to watch it back, I was like, oh my God, I was giving. Why didn't anyone say anything? But that's the learning lesson here. You should never be doing it to get a pat on the back from someone else, because baby, it's most likely never gonna come. So you just have to do it yourself. So, oh my God, the products, right? Y'all are here for the review. Well, starting out with the negatives, the eyeshadow palette completely bombed for me. I literally had to go in with my other eyeshadows, so that's not fun. The balm foundation and the powder foundation is a deadly combo. I'm gonna be using her in my other look, so I'm so excited. The bronzer is given dupe for Benefit Hoola bronzer, so love that. The concealer was a little light in coverage for me, so not my tea, but I'm sure if you want a lightweight, more natural concealer, then she is definitely for you. The white eyeliner gel really made cutting my lid amazing. The lip products, yes. The brow pomade was a little difficult to use. The mascara was everything. It's standard. I mean, you can't really mess up mascara unless it's Clumpville. I say that, and in the next un-sugarcoated, I have a completely horrible mascara. Oop, not me getting my gloves messed up. The blush is super cute. Oh, applied amazingly. I'm just not too big of a fan of the shade. It's a little too hot pink for my liking. Also, the liquid highlighter slayed, but I don't think I'm gonna use her again just because I'm not a fan of liquid highlighters. I'm more of a powder kind of girl, so there's that. Well, this was so much fun. I need to get out of this really quick and Uber over to Spices and be Miss Photographer and help her out. I'm gonna go shave my grandma's back and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.